Okay, and this is my cat Buddy. Say hello, Buddy. Hey, what do you... No, don't play with the cord. You do that. This, as you can see, this is Buddy. He is a rescue in a way. He was showed up here at the house about 1.5 years ago as a tiny, tiny kitten. And he was sitting inside the engine bay of my car. And my neighbor ran over real quick and said, don't start your engine. There's a cat under the hood, and on and on and on. Hi, Buddy. And so he hung out, oh gosh. Let's do it this way. I've never done a selfie before. How do I do this? No? Anyway, what had happened was he was incredibly sick. He had some kind of a weird, it was a respiratory thing. I don't know exactly what it was, but he was covered in snot all over his face all the time and coughing and hacking and wouldn't let me get near him, covered with all kinds of horrible fur things. And so what I did was I called the pound to send someone out from animal control. There he is, always eating as usual. And the dog catcher came out, took a look at him and said, he needs to be put down. He's got something or other, blah, blah, blah. It's infectious. So I trapped him. I took him to the pound, turned him in. And they're like, oh, feral cats are the best friend you'll ever have, and on and on and on. And I said, I already have a cat, and I rather would not have to deal with this one. Well, lo and behold, cut to about a month later, and I was in my bedroom, and I had the sliding door open, so my cat, my other cat, which this one has run off, I heard the sound of a cat eating out of the bowl, so I turned around to say hello to my cat, and I see this guy sitting there eating the food, and he turns and looks up at me, and I'm like, Jesus, you're back from the dead. What the hell happened? And what it turned out is there's a group of veterinarians here in town called Animal Angels. And they took care of him. They fixed him. They clipped his ears so I can tell that he's fixed. Gave him all the medicine he needed. Got him back in shape. And then the pound dropped him back off here at my house without telling me about it. And then suddenly I had this little black cat that was totally feral. And within 15 minutes of me seeing him, he was sitting on my shoulder purring. Weirdest cat ever. He went from totally feral to absolutely loving in 15 minutes. Plus, another weird thing, when he showed up, he was covered in mats, absolutely covered, and I wanted to try and cut them out after he let me touch him and this and that. Wouldn't let me near him to cut those things out. I went to bed. He slept under my bed because he still wasn't used to me yet. The next morning, he comes out from under the bed. He had the smoothest, shiniest coat that I had ever seen on a cat. And in the space of 8 hours, he went from this matted up, horrible mess to this gorgeous cat. I found no hair clumps. I found nothing to indicate that he'd cleaned himself up. It just happened. So that's why he's a magic cat. He's a very special little animal. And I just thought I'd share this with you guys. Sorry for the long story, but hey, that's the way it works sometimes, right? Love you guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.